So grab your headphones, let the journey start. With Suzy's Vegas tales, she's stealing the heart. In the city of dreams, let's laugh and play. Suzy's Las Vegas podcast, come join the sway.
Well, hello there. Happy Tuesday. Have I got a show for you? You won't believe it. Yes, you will. Knowing me, you don't know what to expect first. I have a wonderful guest. Her name is Tamika Jones. She's with Princess. She's a BDM. And we're going to talk all about the new things with Princess Cruises and how you can get on Princess. And I have another company called Diamond Travel, and make sure I give you my number too. But we're going to do a lot of exciting things this year. So without further ado, I have Tamika. Hey, Tamika, how you doing?
Hello, Suzy. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. I'm doing fantastic. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too. I've been waiting for this day for the two of us to do a show together.
I am so excited. I know. Our New Year's resolution, right? To cruise more.
That's
Keep
right.
Calm and cruise.
Yep, you're gonna be the newest star, Princess Star. They're gonna put a star above you for podcast queen, huh? And TV show,
right?
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Not to mention, our newest ship is the Star Princess.
Oh,
Look
really?
At you, but yes, that one.
I gave it away, didn't I? Well, you know
No,
what? We got to tell
beautiful
everybody
ship.
about it. You know, let's go for it. Come on, girl. Let's hear all
know,
about it.
so Recently, Carnival debuted the brand new Star Princess, and it is an absolute beauty. I mean, she is something special. She's about 180,000 gross tons, so it's a larger ship, and it can hold about 4,000 passengers. But what's really, really special about it is we built this sanctuary collection. So it's this idea of a ship within a ship, which I think is perfect, especially for your clients, because
Yeah.
it's not going to give that feeling of being in an overwhelming ship, because there is this idea of being in a separate area with separate dining, a separate pool area, a separate hangout, everything away from all of the hustle and bustle of a big ship, but still getting those amenities. It's
Wow.
absolutely gorgeous. She made her debut in November, and she is going to be in Alaska this
Oh,
season.
really? Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness. How do we sign up for that one?
You got to call Suzy. That's the only way you can do it.
Well, when do we
Yes,
start on it? And you
you
know,
can start as well. It's making its debut in May of 2026. We're here,
Okay.
right? So in the next 5 months, there'll be about 8 different ships that are doing the Alaska itinerary. So if you
8?
don't want the brand new Star Princess with all of her bells and whistles, there are so many other options that are a little bit more intimate, that will provide you with the opportunity to really traverse in the areas of
Right.
going to the glaciers, Hubbard Glacier, the icy Glacier Strait Point.
Yeah.
These ships are designed, and that's why we use a little bit of the smaller ones that are more intimate, so that they can traverse through the different glaciers and through those
Right.
narrow
So
channels and
they're
passages.
smaller, yeah, to be able to go through
Yes,
then. Yeah.
yes,
But
those narrow areas,
I
exactly.
want to hear more about the new one. I mean, you had me at hello with that one about the
Like the bells and
sanctuary.
whistles.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you
Yes,
been on
so
it?
the
I mean,
Star,
have you seen it yet?
I have not seen her yet. No, she's in Fort Lauderdale currently, so she's doing the Caribbean
Okay.
during this winter season, and then she'll make that passage to come over and go to Alaska, and she'll be doing 7-day cruises round trip out of Seattle, Washington.
Oh, really?
This ship is equipped with some of the most modern technology and features available. It has what's called the sphere dome. It's absolutely
Okay.
beautiful. It's this enclosed area that lets in brilliant light. So even on a day that may be a little rainy, or especially with the
Yeah.
Caribbean, it's unpredictable. Sometimes with Alaska, you're still going to get in great light. It's going to be absolutely beautiful to look at. The Sun, which is her sister ship,
Uh-huh.
leaves out of Port Canaveral. She was born in 2024. So the
Okay.
Sun and the Star are our newest ships, the largest ones. And what did I want to tell you? Oh, about the specialty dining. They
Yes.
have this Makota Ocean. So my goodness, depending there's something for everyone's palate. You know,
Okay.
O'Malley's Pub. I have been hearing rave reviews about that aboard the Star because it comes with a live entertainment component. So
Really?
whenever you're getting some gastropub, just kind of relaxing, having some
Yeah.
light fare. There's live music. It's really something special. Everyone is talking about if you're huge into seafood,
Hmm.
Makota Ocean. It is
Makota Ocean. Okay. I'm
yes.
into seafood. I love seafood. Yeah.
Oh, that is, oh, you're gonna love it. I mean, the freshest catch, especially when you're doing Alaska. What's really special about our North to Alaska program is that they actually get a lot of the fish fresh
Wow.
from the distributors right then and there. So you're really,
Awesome.
see the
Like
table.
the crab
Yes.
and everything, all that. And the
Ooh,
fish.
yes. And the excursions, there are some excursions too. I had a client of one of my travel agents who actually did like one of the fishing excursions, and they will mail the fish to your home for you so that you can, put it in your deep freezer and have it later, which I think is
Okay.
a
I love
phenomenal.
that
Yeah,
idea. So you take it home with you then. Hey, that's perfect.
yes.
Back in the day, people used to go out and go fishing and then, bring it home, put it in the freezer. But you can literally do it now, but with the really good stuff, huh?
Yes. Yep, straight from Alaska. That
That's
is very true.
wonderful.
Crab cakes are one of my favorite.
Oh, me
Yes.
too. I love it. You're going to have to sign me up for that one, but I'm going to have to do a group on that. I mean, bring a lot of people with me. That sounds so
That's gonna
wonderful.
if you can get a group and gosh, I would love to be part of your group. I
Well,
know it'd be
yeah,
a
let's
good
do it.
time with Susie. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, because
Yeah.
there is an opportunity there for to really explore and make some of the most memorable experiences. I mean, when
Hmm.
I was in Alaska and I was there in August and we did cruise tours, the land cruise tours, which is
Okay.
something else to consider as something that's special and part of our Alaska trips.
Yeah.
If you have a group of people who do want to travel for more than the standard 7 day cruise and really want to get into the interior of
Right.
Alaska, the cruise tours that we offer, we have 5 different lodges.
You have
Fairbanks and
five.
Denali are the most, yes,
Five. Wow.
5 princess-owned lodges, yes.
Wow.
And
That's
they
awesome.
it is amazing the character that they have. They take such good care of it. I mean, you really feel like you're in a lodge in the middle of the woods, and it is so breathtaking. The one that stood out to me the most was Denali, and
Okay.
you'll always hear people talk about going
Right.
to Denali because of the ability to see the big five. I saw 4 of the big 5. So we saw bears, we saw caribou, Dall sheep, moose, and we're saying that we saw a wolf because we saw footprints. So that we're using that as our big 5. But Susie, when I tell you
That's
how magical it
wonderful.
was,
Yeah.
it it was absolutely breathtaking. I mean, the memories, looking at the landscape,
Yeah.
sometimes even the foliage that's dying adds and lends itself to the beauty of the landscape.
Of
It
course.
was so many dimensions.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. So that land component can really give your clients the opportunity to feel one with nature and part of the culture. And
That's
what's
true.
so nice about a group is that you're sharing these memories together.
Yeah.
There's nothing like traveling with a lot of people who are like-minded, who
Yep.
enjoy what you enjoy,
Yeah.
and you can really, really bounce ideas off each other, and just the experience and being in awe of it all. It's really something special. Alaska group is definitely something that we have to work on
Oh,
because I think that
absolutely. And then,
is great.
when you go, you have so much to share with them. And, a lot of times seniors are afraid to go by themselves. I'll be Mama Duck, okay? You can be Mama Duck, I'll be Mama Duck, and we'll have the baby ducks with us. But that way, you get a chance to party with them and, go from, Vegas over to California. Or no, we're going to go to Seattle. We're going to go to
Seattle, yeah,
Seattle.
either Seattle or Vancouver, depending on what kind of a trajectory you want to do. Because we have one ways that do southbound from starting in Anchorage, ending in
Right.
Vancouver. We have some that go from Vancouver to Anchorage. But yes, if you want to be on the brand new Star, that's 7 days round trip out of Seattle.
That's perfect. Yeah. So then we just
Hmm.
fly in there, go, and then people that want to stay longer can, do the land tours and that. That would be
Yes,
wonderful. I love
yes,
Alaska. I really do. It's spectacular. If you've not been there, that's the place to go.
it
Especially in
is, and I
Vegas.
think
It's too hot here. Everybody wants to get out.
yes, it's a welcome breeze.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah.
I mean, the staff was just so amazing. I mean, they really take the time to educate you about things like the Iditarod.
Yeah.
You think it's a
Yeah.
dog sled
With the
race,
dog
but
racing. Yeah.
and if there's I just thought, okay, cool, the
Yeah.
dogs are racing, but there's more to it. That particular track was designed to distribute medication
It was.
in
I
the
didn't
in
know
that
that.
era. I thought that was fascinating. I'm showing my inner nerd, but I
Yeah.
learned a
Well,
lot.
that's what you want to do when you go. You like to find all these things out, but they delivered medication. Really?
Yes. And
Wow.
so once, because of how, I mean, the snow was piled up to the ceiling, and so they had to use these dogs in order to do medication throughout that tundra. And
Wow.
and so that's how the Iditarod was born as a result of that. I
Do you
thought
know
that
what
that was
year that was by any chance? When it
I
started?
can't remember offhand, no, but it was, yeah, but I want to say like in the 1800s,
Okay. All right.
late 1800s.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
when you go into some of the different areas, they had like the houses of ill repute where the bars were and out. You know about that too, right?
No, tell me.
I'm not sure if it was Sitka or which one it was, but a couple of
Uh-huh.
them had like the ladies of the night or whatever. But they turned it into a restaurant, but it was also like we have it in
Oh,
Vegas. Pahrump
that's what I was going to say, a
is
little
the
Vegas in
brothel.
Alaska,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Make do with whatever you had. Who knows?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. You make it work.
Now I'm having fun with you. I put you on the spot, but you were talking about the shows too. On the new ones, what do they have a show with separate tickets, or what about their entertainment and the different things that go on a ship? Can you tell me more about that?
Absolutely. And being that you are a native, when you talk about shows to a native Las Vegas, and,
Hmm.
it's these shows are top tier. I mean, they have put together some of the most glamorous productions at sea. We even introduced what was called Spellbound by Magic Castle, which
Really?
is this immersive, interactive magic show. Once you purchase your ticket, you're also entitled to 2 cocktails or mocktails, whichever your preference is.
Hmm.
But it is a way for you. It's almost unexplainable because you get transported into another land. I mean, they
Really?
really have done such a good job of changing the environment, and they are so engaging with the audience. And this magic show has been getting rave reviews as far as being part of the top entertainment aboard our class of ships. Then you have in our piazza and atrium area,
I
they do
love
an
the piazza.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my! It's such a great hangout,
Yeah,
right?
it's perfect, right in the middle of everything. I love that.
Right in the middle
Yeah,
of everything. There's a bar there, comfortable chairs,
yeah,
and
and
even
music.
throughout.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, the music.
Violins, piano.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes, and they're so good. They play such contemporary music,
that's
the things
true.
that the words to and can dance to.
Yeah,
It's a good
yeah,
time,
yeah, for
and
sure.
that is always very lively there, especially on our newer ships. Well, I would say across the fleet aboard that the entertainment is stellar.
It
But
is.
yes, on the Star Princess, they have really stepped it up a notch in terms of making sure that there is entertainment throughout the ship. So if you want something that's grand with lots of lights and camera, you have the theater. If you want something a little bit more intimate and you want to listen to, a piano bar, that there's the piano bar, so you've got that vibe. If you want to watch, like you were saying, the violinist, and
Sure.
have a place where you can dance a little bit,
Yeah.
you have the piazza. So we really have sprinkled the entertainment throughout the entire ship to match whatever your comfort level is or what's most enjoyable for you.
Oh, that's wonderful. But sanctuary, so this is like a whole different kind of ship than what I've been used to. I haven't been on the new ones, so I guess I have to go on them and check it out. But
You do.
the sanctuary, so it's all private. So you're not with all the regular customers. You have your own private area then. It's almost like
Yes.
like your suites, like an upgrade type deal, correct?
Exactly. So what we've done is we kind of reimagined the stateroom categories. There's
Okay.
about 123 cabins that fall within this sanctuary collection aboard the Sun and the Star Princess. So what's really nice compared to some of the other cruise lines is that they don't include balconies. It's only suites to be able to be part of that kind of retreat special area. But in
Right.
our sanctuary collection, there are balconies, so everyone does not have to get a suite. You get access to this cabana deck, and it's been completely redesigned. You got walk-in traditional closet space, the rooms, the colors, the motif and the decor is very
Right.
tranquil. We use real nice calming colors to
That's
really
great.
make it an inviting place to relax, because a lot of times in the sanctuary collection, you are just staying in your room and in the private areas that
Right.
you have access to. So being able to do that and create this feeling of just the ship within a ship is a really, really great experience. A lot of times too, when you think about, having this private retreat on a larger ship and giving you more of a quiet, refined atmosphere, in that sanctuary club, it is something really, really special. They also have your own separate dining, so you don't have to
Beautiful.
make reservations. That is key. I mean, that's something that's really, really impressive with our sanctuary
Absolutely.
collection. You also get that premier package, which is going to give you unlimited beverages and Wi-Fi. You get complimentary specialty restaurant access, unlimited.
Unlimited.
You get, yeah, right. I thought that was a great
I
perk.
like
They
that.
have
Yeah.
it's a great way to just try different cuisine aboard the ship as well. You don't
Okay.
have to always eat in the main dining room.
Uh-huh. Well, this
They
sounds
also,
wonderful.
for the suites, they have
Hmm.
an exclusive lounge. So if you have any guests that want to upgrade to the suite, they are going to have this exclusive lounge, and they also will have personalized concierge service.
Wonderful. I'm
Hmm.
you're making it sound better and better. I'm going to have to do that trip to Alaska, I can tell.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it is really something special. The Sanctuary Collection provides you with this enhanced and opulent experience. I mean, things like 24-hour room service or complimentary sparkling wine, fresh fruit and flowers delivered to your cabin. I mean, and then I think what I've been hearing a lot of chatter about is the exclusive events, because in that dome
Okay.
sphere area, they have specialty, maybe they'll do dance classes or they'll have a meet and greet, which I think is really nice.
Well, I guess, like Princess is, one of like Holland America and, Seabourn and the rest of them. I was doing the Seabourn. So in other words, move over Seabourn. I'm going to need to go back to Princess and hop on and home sweet home there too. I love this. This is wonderful.
Yes.
I'm so
No,
glad. Yeah.
no, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say though, when you mentioned Seabourn and
Yeah.
that being typically your line of choice,
Yeah.
this is going to give you that elevated, opulent experience for more value. That way more of the group, especially when you think about a lot of seniors may be on a fixed income and that sort
Right,
of,
right.
those type of things. This is a great way to get that elevation, but keep the value there.
Well, sure. And the other thing is if people go to book this, they can book like what, like a year out. Usually, your prices are out what, about a year to 15 months ahead.
Exactly. That's a very good point, because the 2026 season, I mean, the prices are kind of, they're going, the inventory is filling up quickly,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody is booking those. That Alaska season is well on its way, but 2027 is available.
Oh,
And as we
good.
get into the year 2028, will be open as well. But 2027, I think, is a phenomenal way. It gives everyone enough time to
To,
put down a deposit.
right.
It gives you the option to make monthly payments if that's
Perfect.
if that's how you prefer to budget a little bit
Yeah.
better. And you have a whole full year, so you can get a beautiful sanctuary balcony or suite, and you don't have to look at the big number. You can take it in smaller pieces and spread it out over the course of the next year and a half.
Well, that's what I really wanted to talk to you about, because a lot of people think they have to pay like right away. So if we do a cruise group, like a booking, and say it's 2027, we literally could take a year and break it up into payments and all that, and it's not going to hurt anybody too much. And they're set to go. They have something to look forward to the whole time that they're. And half the fun is getting excited, before you go. And talking to your
Yes,
friends, what are you going to
yes,
do? Can't wait till we get there and all this stuff. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
yes.
Yeah, you
It
know.
is going to be a lot of fun. I
Hmm.
think that's when you put it like that, it really, and that is a misconception. You see this dollar amount and you're like, whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, if you've been to Alaska, there's no price you can put on it. I mean, there really is something
No.
special.
No.
But yes, like you're saying, that ability to get excited, every time you're
Yeah.
making a monthly payment, you're getting closer and closer to your vacation,
Sure.
and you don't feel the stress, because
No.
you're looking forward to a vacation to relax. You don't want it to be
That's
any
true.
sort of financial burden, so that is the best way to do it. And a lot of clients do it like that for that ease.
Yeah, well, that's the way to do it, because a lot of times, like we have a lot of seniors here in Las Vegas. I'm sure you have a lot in California also, and all over
Mhm.
the country. But like, if they're on a fixed income or Social Security or whatever, and that you can put like $100 away, or at 50, 75, 200, whatever it is. But something that isn't going to hurt you. I mean, that makes it all the better. Then you really have something at the end. I mean, your prize, something really wonderful to look forward to.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
with all those people that you're going to make memories with,
Yeah.
this traveling with like-minded individuals who are about having a good time, exploration, learning, foodies, a
Sure.
cruise meets everybody where they're at. If you're an entertainment buff, there's going to be plenty of that. There's casinos aboard the ship, I mean,
Yeah.
in Vegas, I'm sure there's some
Yeah.
sort of casinos there. But a lot of times too, you'll notice that you can get special offers and discounts
That's
if you
true.
are a casino member, so they could come up on some really good discounts that way as
Right.
well.
Well, you do a loyalty program too, don't you, Princess? Do they meet the
We
other?
do.
Yeah. You want to talk about that a little bit too?
Yes, the it's the Captain Circle,
Yeah.
and depending on the amount of days that you've cruised, you get different loyalties. So some of your loyalty will give you priority embarkation, priority debarkation.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be exclusive. You'll get some exclusive offers and discounts specifically based on your level.
Mm-hmm.
When you're on board, you have a different color medallion. The medallion, and we can talk about that too,
Yes.
is an amazing state-of-the-art technology that really makes cruising that much easier with Princess.
Yeah.
But so when you're in your different levels, and they could be elite, platinum, you'll have a different color medallion, and then you will have different perks. Laundry may be included. I talked about embarkation and debarkation priority there, priority dining reservations. So for those who may not be in a sanctuary collection suite or balcony, and they tend to, maybe they'll do a mini suite, or they'll do some other type of accommodations with their loyalty numbers, they can still receive that priority service at the guest services desk, or when it comes to dining reservations. So the more you cruise, the more perks you get, for sure.
Well, that's true. I've been as you say, I've been a sailor for over 30 years. I'm a master cruise counselor, and I've cruised on over 50 different cruises, different
Wow.
ships and all that. But I have a sweet spot for Princess. I really do. And they're close, California, the Mexico run, and, going around California and all that, and Alaska, and then down in the Caribbean. I mean, you have ships all over the world. I mean, it's just wonderful.
It is. And being here at Princess, you realize how much diversity there is in the itinerary. You mentioned our Mexico run, and that 7-day Mexican Riviera is really something special. Typically, it's on the Royal Princess out of San Pedro. So coming into Long Beach, the flights are always really, really reasonable because of, it's just a popular hub.
Yeah.
But being able to do a 7-day, making stops in Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, Cabo San Lucas, and it is just, it's just really something special, because they bring aboard the entertainment and the food that is going to be conducive to the environment that you're visiting. So you'll notice that there'll be a mariachi band on board the ship when you're doing this.
That's true. They do. I can attest to that. Steve and I got up there and danced with them.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Yeah, my husband and I.
Salsa,
Yeah.
merengue, all of that stuff.
All
It's
of the
fun.
above. Yeah.
Oh, and that's the thing. When you're on a cruise, you don't care who's looking. You
No.
dance like no one's looking. You're
That's
having
right.
a great time.
Yeah. When
You're
when
enjoying
you're a
it.
senior, you get to the point where who cares? I'm going to do what I want to do.
This is it. You earned your stripes, right?
That's right. And the other thing about it is, a lot of time, like people that are out there right now, if you like our show, be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and come on a cruise with me. Look at Diamond Travel and look at Suzy's Las Vegas, because we're going to have some dates for you to go with us. But, when you're alone, you're not alone when you go on a cruise. You meet so many people, and you can go on solo, and it's not going to bother you to go on solo, because, right away, you're talking to all kinds of people, so you're really never alone if you don't want to be.
That is a very good point. Solo travelers on a cruise are never alone. There is a friend at every corner. The staff, they're your friends before it's all done.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
cabin steward knows your name, what you like, what you don't like. But yes, going on a cruise, and my first cruise was a solo cruise.
Was it?
And I wasn't sure what to expect. I didn't know, I hadn't cruised at all, so I didn't know what cruising life was like, and then to go by myself. But I knew one thing for sure, and two things for certain, that if I waited on somebody to go with me, I might not take advantage of the opportunity.
Yeah.
And I did not want to wait on someone. So yes, there's that single supplement, but to have the experience is worth it, because again, if I had never taken that step, I might have never gone on a cruise waiting for someone or hoping that someone would have the same interest as me.
That's true.
What was also nice too is that they put you together, of single travelers, they'll put you together at the same dining table.
Right.
Which is a really nice feature. They'll have a meet and greet as well on board, so that if you are a solo traveler, you have opportunities to meet others. But I wouldn't miss out on an experience, again, just because I didn't have a roommate. And who knows, Suzy, you may be able to match people up depending on,
that's true.
personality and stuff too, if that's an option.
Oh, absolutely. There's so many ways to go with this, but we've only touched the surface. So I'm definitely going to tap you at least, once a quarter, and we're going to check in with each other and see how far we're coming, both of us. And I want to put some groups together, and you and I need to do one together with the whole crew from Vegas here,
Oh, that sounds like
Yeah,
a good time. If you're talking Alaska, you're talking my language.
that's what I want.
Alaska, the Mexican, the
Either
Mexican
one.
Riviera is a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you know
Nice.
what? I really enjoyed having you on. And I'm so glad that, you took your time out to talk to us and tell us about what's going on with Princess. And I love all the new things like the Spellbound and like the brand new ships in a sanctuary. Wow. This is awesome.
Oh, thank you for having me. This was really special. It was such a pleasure to meet you
Yeah.
in this environment. You're amazing. This is such a wonderful opportunity to come and talk Princess and to hear some of your feedback too. So I look forward to you tapping me whenever you need me. I will be here.
Well, you
This
got
was
it.
a lot of fun.
But
Yes.
it's nice because we can just drop in and talk to each other. And, as you have new things that come up or something that our people need to know here, for goodness sakes, let me know. You're on anytime you want to be. And thank you so much for being on the show, Tamika. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
You too, Susie. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Bye, Las Vegas.
Bye. Well, that's our show for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I'd love to put you together on my cruises that are coming up in the next 2 years, so please get in touch with me. You have my numbers.
So grab your headphones, let the journey start with Suzy's Vegas tales. She's stealing the heart in the city of dreams. Let's laugh and play Suzy's Las Vegas podcast. Come join the sway.